Hello guys, welcome to Back to Basics from JazzedTutorials. This is a photography, photo edit type of tutorial. It's very basic, very simple, and it looks really classy and very nice, and I'm sure if you're doing this professionally for somebody and they want to frame it, it would also look really awesome. If you take a landscape photo, I would suggest using a very large photo for this type of effect, because if you're going to frame it for somebody, this is the effect you want to have, and a bigger photo really makes it look nice. So I'm using this photo here. Mine is kind of large, kind of not large, but I'm just doing it for the sole purpose of this tutorial. But again, if you're more professional than I am about this, you'd want to go big or go home, okay? We actually have touched upon this particular effect before in a previous video, but that was like 3 or something years ago, and I kind of wanted to elaborate more on the idea of that tutorial. So I'm showing you kind of the same thing, sort of, but not really. I'm just enhancing it with a little bit more to it. So, alright, now you've taken your landscape photo, or a photo that's really big and pretty like this one here. I've zoomed in a bit more just so I can show you guys how to do this. So what I have here is I have this lovely little landscape. I'm going to duplicate that layer once. And on the duplicated layer, we're going to mask it, delete layer mask. We're going to do a Control-Shift-U, which is basically decimating our photo, or also known as black and white. So turn your photo black and white however you want to do that. You can do the black and white settings or decimate, either way, looks good to you. And then what you'll do is you're going to go and you're going to hit layer mask, and on the subject matter of your photo, and mine is right here in the center, I want to make that more colorful. So I'm going ahead and I'm going to mask just that out, that little center piece out, to really enhance that photo and give it that kind of really cool look to it. I've used a soft round eraser brush for this particular effect. I use 35 pixels for my size, but it'll vary depending on how big or what have you of your photo. So go ahead and zoom in as far as you can. You want this to be as precise as possible, so you're only getting the main subject. So I zoomed in really far, as you'll notice. And I've used various size brushes to get it really precise, just erasing just that one image. And you may have to go and change your size to really get down to the fine little parts of it. But use soft round brush, do that. Make sure it's on a mask layer, because if in the event you overlap or over erase, if you switch it to black as your foreground color, you can then take the eraser brush and just erase it back in. That way the black and white goes back into the photo. Make sense? Sorta, kinda? Well, anyway. So white is the eraser and gives you the color, and then if it's black, that erases it back into the main black and white color. Kind of what I'm getting at. Okay. Once you've done that, duplicate that layer with the black and white layer with the mask attached to it, and on that lovely layer, you want to go and blur that layer. So go up here to filter and go to blur. You can use either a Gaussian blur for this or a lens blur, either one. They both kind of give you a similar effect. It just depends on your preference of how you want to do it. If you go with a Gaussian blur, I would suggest going around 1 pixels. But if you're going to use the lens blur, that you'll want to play around with and see what you like for your effects. Mess with everything on that sidebar and give it the kind of effect here. And then if I zoom out, you will see how it's a little bit more focal, and the main focus is on that one part in that. And to me, this just screams frame it, wall it, mount it, look at it, appreciate it. So I hope this was kind of simple and basic for you and really helpful. I mean, you could use this for various ideas. I just think if you're a photographer and you're doing landscape photography or something, this is a great starting point for something. You could post this on deviantart.com or whatever. You can take this anywhere. So thank you guys for watching, subscribing if you do. If you don't subscribe, you should. I post videos at least once a week, sometimes twice, depends on how busy my week goes. So yeah. Thank you again for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe. Any questions or suggestions below in the comments, do say something. If you're a shy person, you're welcome to inbox me here. I do get back in a timely fashion. Not maybe right away, but I do get back to you. Never ignore. So, thanks guys, and I will catch you later with another video. Bye!